All right, everybody says we're live. It's approximately 5:47 p.m. Central Time here in Wisconsin. It's October 10th, 2020. Thought I'd jump on a quick live stream. I swear it's going to be short this time unless AB jumps up, but I think AB might be sleeping next to his teddy bear or his pillow, or might be sleeping in his truck. Good old AB, our truck driver, our brother in Christ, AB, you're an idiot if you don't come up. All jokes aside, AB, if you don't come up, you're an idiot, but I know you're sleeping. Probably your wife made you go to sleep because of your bedtime, because you're not out on the road. But I'm going to share a video for everybody. Brother Michael Gale, hi, Justin, Sister Kelly Kabuski, Brother Roger from RG Homestead, Sister Diane Blues in the house, Bambooski in the house, Country Logging. Am I Oh, I thought you said I was lagging. My bad. My bad, country boy. Sister Diane Blues in the house. Hello, friends. Shoot, click on it. Thank you there, RG Homestead. Don't forget to hit the like button. Sister Ron's in the house. Like I said, I'm gonna be on here for a short period of time. Simply because if you don't know where the community section is, go to my page and then go up and then scroll and hit community. Some of y'all seen it. I'm gonna take a break from YouTube. Um, but I'm not saying this is my last live stream. It's going to be a minute. Might be a week, might be 2 weeks. But I got to focus on my health and my water, whatever you want to call it, water weight. When you weigh 190 to 195 and you reach 240 something, something's wrong. Yeah. So there's some knowledge here. Theodore Roosevelt has polio rights, because yeah, he did have polio because he was in a wheelchair. He still performed his duties as president. Nancy Pelosi is absolutely out of her mind trying this. You're absolutely right. The American one. A lot of people don't know that Theodore Roosevelt spent most of his time in the presidency. He was in a wheelchair. He couldn't walk because of polio. Now you got Trump out there, and then when Nancy Pelosi said, "Oh, we're not gonna adjudicate the 25th Amendment towards President Trump," then all of a sudden she comes out today and she's like, "Oh well, you don't know what next year holds and the medicine and da, da, da." So without further ado, let me scroll up here, and I'm gonna go ahead and share. Nope, did the wrong way. I bit my tongue, by the way, if I sound funny. I always bite my tongue when I'm eating. I guess I'm starving. All right. Every time I hit this new tab, I worry to God it's not going to be some porn that my son's looking up. Yeah, learn the difference between looking up porn on the computer and on your phone. That's an inside joke, by the way. All right, here we go. Nancy Smancy Wancy. Back that up a bit. Look at that woman. She is a walking skeleton. She's, I mean, her hair or her hand, her face, her forehead, her nose, her mouth. I mean, it's just like stretching skin over her face. Why on earth is she so worried about Congress when she has millions upon millions of dollars where she could go to anywhere in the world and retire and live a happy life? I mean, the sunken eyeballs. I would feel terrible being her makeup artist because every morning I'd walk up and I'd be like, holy shit, what am I supposed to do with this? But apparently they work miracles, but they don't do good enough. Once again, her eyeballs are sunk back in probably about 8 inches, which you know I'm being sarcastic. I would say maybe three quarters of an inch back. Her hand right here. She's got veins that a junkie would love to have. Give it up, Nancy Pelosi. Go live your life. Quit fighting for the power. You're not going to live forever. And when you do, you got to answer to God. Judgment Day is going to be a bitch for you. And you got 8 pound freaking earring weights on you. I don't know how you do it. Oh, he's a joke. That's exactly what I was talking about right after Nancy Pelosi had that press conference. Crazy Nancy Pelosi is looking at the 25th Amendment in order to replace Joe Biden with Kamala Harris because Joe Biden doesn't even know how to put his own shoes on, let alone find the bathroom in the house. He's probably got a potty chair right next to his bed, and I'm not making fun of him by no means. And once again, I've said before, yeah, I feel sorry for him. Do I like him? No. The video that I made that says "Me Too," it shows him all the children that he kissed, etc. Disgusting. The Dems want that to happen fast because Sleepy Joe is out of it, and he really is. And he's not mean or vindictive, but Sleepy Joe is batshit crazy right now. And like I said, why don't you just leave him alone, push him down the stairs, not too hard, walk him down the stairs to his downstairs where he lives. It's like a nursing home. He's got arts and crafts. He's got pudding come snack time. He's got to eat his vegetables. He's got to take his medicine come 2 o'clock. You know, just let him go back to the life that he was living. Don't yank him out of there because he's completely batshit crazy. Has no idea what he's doing. He don't know. He don't realize that Kamala Harris called him a racist and backstabbed his ass, and now he talks about how great she is. You have to be a complete moron, or you've got to have dementia that is punching you right in the face. Well, maybe that's because Trump is a badass and he's tough. But look at little Nancy over here. Let's see how good she's wearing her mask. Isn't she supposed to be covering up her nose, let alone her horrific skeletor, her face? And when I say skeletor, I'm sure she whored her way all the way up to the top. I apologize for that. Kinda, not really. Now, here's one thing that President doesn't understand when it comes to Christians and the mark of the beast. He's doing whatever he can, I believe, to save America. A lot of subscribers, brothers, and sisters in Christ here on the channel believe otherwise. I believe that Trump is, I believe his moral compass grew and grew and grew the longer he was in office. But he's being, I wouldn't say misled, but um, most of the word of God that he's getting is from the Catholic Catholicism. And Catholicism teaches you the only way to heaven is through the church, and we all know the only way to heaven is through the Son of God, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. But you know, you can pick and choose. Do you want Trump or do you want Kamala Harris? Because it ain't going to be Joe Biden. Joe Biden's going to be sworn in, and he's going to, say whatever, and then a week later, he's going to have his shit. What do you call it? Pardon my French. His physical, and they're going to say, you're showing signs of dementia. We're going to push you aside a bit. And look, the first African American woman, even though she's got 5% African in her, is Kamala Harris. And let's bring on the Green New Deal, etc. Let's take away our guns, etc. And man, I'm telling you, this world is going to go to shit hits the fan situation because once again, behind every blade of grass is a patriot with a gun. It's going to be a battle for them, that's for sure. If they win, it's going to be a bloodbath. I tell you, if you don't listen to One American News, you're missing out. They are what Fox used to be times a gazillion. But anyways, I was gonna make this a extremely short video. I don't know what I'm doing right here or wrong. Oh, I'm right there. Okay. It's not scrolling up. Got brother Michael Gale in the house, brother Bambooski in the house, sister Love Pugs, sister Diane Blue, sister Sharona in the house, sister Rhonda R. Much love as always, the American one. Great to see you, and always you don't come in much. But when you do, we aren't seeing the video clip or picture. You serious? I sat that whole time. And it was just me. Oh, well, this will go down as one of my best live streams ever. Thank you for pointing that out. All right, the American one, locked and loaded. We are not seeing the video clip or picture. Son of a bitch. Pardon my French. Thank you for pointing that out to me. But regardless, I'm sure you all heard it. I hope you all heard it. I can do my best to play it again. Matter of fact, I'm going to. It'll probably drop from 20 people, but down to. Nope, I didn't do it right again. Son of a bitch. That's what I didn't do. Remove. All right, let's see if I can get this real quick so y'all can see. Share audio. Sure you're all tired of watching already. Once again, the American one, thank you so much. I would have never known. I feel like a total, pardon my French, jackass right now. I'm sitting there thinking y'all are watching what I'm watching. All right. Oh, shoot. I didn't need to. Bam. I'm going to pause it real quick and see if it's working now. You got to be kidding me. Why is it not working? That makes no sense at all. Well, it does when it comes to conservative Christian censorship. Let me try. I'm going to jump off here again. That don't make any sense at all. I've never had that problem before. Holy crap. Damn Russians and Chinese. Still not working. One. Great to see you, and always, you don't come in much, but when you do. All right, my phone's lagging. It shows that I'm. All right, let's do this.
Supposed to conclude by Saturday, but some Democrats disagree. Chief White House correspondent Chanel Rion reports.
The stock.
Start one more time.
The saga of President Trump's bout with COVID is supposed to conclude by Saturday, but some Democrats disagree. Chief White House correspondent Chanel Rion reports.
The stock market.
Real quick, I want to stop what everybody's doing. There's 22 in the House. Back in the old days, there was 130, 200. Sometimes we got up to 250. We hit 330 one time. It doesn't matter. I'm blessed to have 20, 22 in the House. But I just want to stop and say, this woman right here is extremely smart. And Lord help me, she is easy on the eyes. She's extremely beautiful and smart. And hope my wife didn't hear that from back that far. But if she did, divorce papers in the mail. But anyways, very, very smart and gorgeous. So it just goes to show that it's showing now.
It is up. Vladimir Putin expresses his preference for the Democrat Party's ideals, and President Trump is well on his way to recovery, with doctors predicting a clean bill of health by the weekend. To all this, Democrat House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is outraged.
So when I stopped and said about her sunken face and the veins in her hands, and it looked like somebody put skin over a skeleton, y'all didn't see none of this. Can you give me a one or two? I mean, that her nose looks fake as heck. Her eyeballs are sunk 3/4 of the way back in, but her hands, they look like something out of a scary movie, and I just don't understand why she doesn't just give up. Oh, so everybody sees it. Bambooski, I feel sorry for the skin. Sheesh. Yeah, I know, right? Holding on tight as they can. But I think Nancy, she should just pack it up. If I had the money she had, I would pack it up and I'd head to the Caribbeans and live my life. Be happy. But no, they're just so hungry with power. You know, she's got that little scarf around her neck. That's not her mask. At least I don't think it is. Probably is, but still, either way, it's hiding all the varicose veins and everything that's shooting down her chin. And I don't mean to make fun of people, but when you have someone as evil as this, Nancy Pelosi, man, she should be the next upcoming Walking Dead series. She should be one of the stand-ins as a zombie, because she looks like a freaking zombie with big giant clip-on earrings. But like they say, I digress.
Enough to team up with fellow Democrat Congressman Jamie Raskin and introduce a commission under the 25th Amendment to question President Trump's health and ability to hold office.
What are we talking about here? Tomorrow, by the way, come here tomorrow. We're going to be talking about the 25th Amendment.
With a Republican majority.
Complete total idiot. The 25th Amendment, like I said before, was brought up so they could brandish it off, blow the dust off of it, and if for some reason, god-awful reason, that Joe Biden wins because of them cheating, they're going to say, well, we told you about the 25th Amendment. Remember, we showed you, we dusted it off. We brought it out of Nancy Pelosi's freaking, I don't know, basement or something. But look, it says right here, yeah, sorry, Joe Biden. Kamala Harris has to be president now because, to be honest, you don't know that you have to unzip your zipper to take a piss. That's why you've been pissing your pants. But thanks for hanging in there, Joe Biden, Uncle Joe, you creepy bastard. Go back downstairs into your basement / nursing home, and arts and crafts should be coming up in about an hour. And then guess what? Joe Biden, you know, after every pudding, an hour later is arts and crafts. That's how I feel they're treating them. So Uncle Joe Biden's just excited about arts and crafts and splattering glue everywhere and putting glitter on shit and eating his pudding. He don't know where he's at.
Senate, Pelosi's tantrum has no teeth. President Trump, however, seemed not to take Pelosi's move personally. In a tweet, he interpreted her push for the 25th Amendment implementation as one laying the groundwork for another candidate completely. crazy Nancy Pelosi is looking at the 25th Amendment in order to replace Joe Biden with Kamala Harris. The Dems
Exactly.
want that to happen fast because Sleepy Joe is out of it. Under the 25th Amendment, Congress is authorized to transfer power from the president to the vice president if the president is deemed unable to physically or mentally hold office. Adding to the fun, President Trump announced he would appear on live TV just hours before Pelosi presented her commission and have Dr. Mark Siegel conduct a medical evaluation and interview testifying to the president's state of health.
Trump ain't playing around. Trump knows. And basically, if they're going to do that with Trump, they should be doing it with Biden. You know, like follow the pin, follow the light. I guarantee you Joe Biden would be like one of those cats. If you put the little laser light on the floor, he'd be jumping at it, even though he'd probably break a hip, but he'd be smacking at it, trying to grab a hold of the little laser light, not the ones that Antifa uses, but the low battery lights. You know, he'd be talking to Joe and then have one off to the side, and then he'd be distracted and he'd jump off the podium and he'd be smacking at the freaking light, break a hip, break a wrist, something. They all know he's not freaking equipped for office. Come on now.
When Pelosi finally presented her proposal Friday afternoon, she confirmed the president's suspicions that it was directed not at him, but at potentially Joe Biden.
A president's fitness for office must be determined by science and facts. This legislation applies to future presidents.
On radio host Rush Limbaugh's national show, President Trump celebrated the science pushed and made possible by his administration in the unprecedented race for the COVID cure.
We're rounding the turn on the pandemic, and I'll have something to say about that because I'm telling you, we have a cure, more than just a therapeutic. We have a cure, but so many things that we've done. And, you know, no matter.
Now, once again, here we go. This is where I talk about a lot of us Christians, you know, we believe the vaccine could be the which lines up very good with the mark of the beast, because without it, they're saying now, or you know, a month ago, that you can't shop with it, you can't work without it, you can't shop without it, you can't this, you can't that, exact, you know. But I think if we had some Christian preachers and some people talk to them about the actual vaccine, I think the vaccine's total horseshit, and I totally disagree with Trump. But I don't think he really, truly, honestly knows. And could it be the mark of the beast? Could be, could not be. But look, everything's falling into place as we speak. I mean, look at Damascus. I always say, look at Damascus becoming a ruinous heap. It's hanging on by a thin thread, you know, for being a ruinous heap. But I honestly don't think that Trump would implement the forced vaccination and it become the mark of the beast, because you all have to realize the mark of the beast and the one who sits in the third temple in Jerusalem is loved by many. This is where you have to realize he is loved by many across the world, even more than the Pope. Trump is hated more than any person I've ever met in my life. So no, Trump is not the Antichrist. So you all people that say that, get that out of your face, get it out of your nose, get it out of your eyes, get it out of your hair. Trump is not the Antichrist, like I said, because if he was, he would be loved by many, pretty much meaning 90% of our world's population. So I'll shut up there and figure out how to hit play. Shit.
No matter what you do, they try and find fault, and not only fault, vicious. They're vicious people.
On Thursday, Dr. Sean Conley of Walter Reed officially pronounced President Trump's vital statistics as strong, symptom-free of COVID, and likely to be recovered enough to go back on the campaign trail by the weekend. As Pelosi pushes her 25th Amendment political stunt through Congress, she has inspired many to question her priorities, as such agenda items as confirming the next Supreme Court justice, delivering COVID relief money.
Real quick, I'd like to take the time to introduce you all. This is my new wife. I can't remember what her name is, but yes, this is her. We're supposed to get married tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, I saw some comments saying the mark of the beast. I'm not saying that the vaccine is. I'm not saying if it isn't. I'm not taking the vaccine. Ain't no way in hell I'm taking it. Even if they stick a gun to my head, I don't care. They can kiss my my ass, and shoot, I'd rather have lead in my head than something that could go in my arm that could send me to hell forever. But once again, my new wife here, everybody say hi. She's a little camera shy, and I'm going to hit play. As y'all know, I'm joking, right?
To Americans and ensuring ballot integrity going into November fall by the wayside. Chanel Rion, One American News.
Oh, she's always talking about my wayside. I told her the other day, don't say my wayside. You're going to get people flustered and, you know, embarrassed. But I don't know. That's my girl.
The White House.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your
remove. All right, I'm back and I'm getting ready to jump off here. I hope everybody had a good time. It was 32 minutes longer than I thought I'd go. A lot has happened over the last week or two. You are absolutely William. What's shaking, bacon? You doing all right? I'll wait on a response. Good to see you. Now I want to tell you all something. If you say something in the chat one or two times and I don't catch it, it's not because I'm ignoring you like some YouTube channels where, especially where they're getting all kinds of super chats, which you know we all got demonetized the same time that Grand Supreme News did because we were preaching the gospel. Good to see you, brother. I love that picture. Love it. Taurus revolver. Bam, 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 bam. But yeah, if you feel that here's what I want to say too. Another thing I don't do, like I used to follow and this just happened the other day, Agenda Free TV. And I've been watching Lookner as he's been falling apart, talking about, oh, I don't like Trump more than I like anybody else, this and that. And he was talking about the militiamen. There was like 6 of them. I think 13, the last I looked, were arrested that wanted to go ahead and kidnap the mayor of Michigan, which was completely stupid. Put a bad name on patriots and militiamen. And as he was talking, I typed in, oh, sounds like a playbook from Antifa. I automatically got deleted, and this guy named Mike something with lowercase. This platform, we're talking about this. We're not discussing Antifa. And I'm like, oh, you're a cool dude. You got a blue wrench, you know. So they put me in timeout. And as soon as I came back in, I had Mark so-and-so. You got your blue wrench. You're a big boy. You're a tough guy. Da, da, da. And then, bam, he knocked me out again for 300 seconds. So Locked and Loaded was a troll the other night on Agenda Free TV, which I've donated many times to his stupid channel. But the more I listened to him, somebody would say something about Trump or Trump supporters, and he'd get all flustered. And I started reading the chat, and everybody that said like MAGA 2020 or something Trump, Boom, they were deleting it left and right. So remember that when you go, if you're a Trump supporter, I'm not trying to cause havoc, but if you're a Trump supporter and you go over to Agenda Free TV, just give it a shot. Say Trump 2020 and watch how fast they delete your freaking your message. And he talks about, oh, agenda free TV, meaning you're not on one side, you're not on the other, you're directly in the middle. And but people will say something like, oh, I hope Trump dies, F Trump, he's a piece of POS, Trump's gonna get what he's got getting to him, his family should die. And it just goes up, and he allows those comments to go up. But as a conservative, if you just type in, I'll do it right now, like I did before crap. So if you look down, if you type this into, well, brother Michael Gale beat me to it. If you type in Trump 2020 on Agenda Free TV, they will block you. They will delete your message and put you in timeout. So now he's all cocky because he started out with, shoot, I remember before it's just like JWTV. He and I used to talk on the phone. I knew him when he had less than 800 subscribers. And I knew Agenda Free TV when he had less than 1,000. And now he's getting more and more and more. And all the moderators he has. Oh, he calls that's it. Every Trump supporter, we are a cult. You can go back and look at his videos, scroll through, and on his live stream, he says this is Steve Luckner. He said all Trump supporters are a member of a cult, that we're all crazy, etc. Justin, stop missing him over on Twitch. I will not delete anyone for having their own opinions. I heard lots of people say that, oh, what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, you modded for, you were a moderator for, ouch. Uh-oh. I don't know, Love Pugs. I might have to delete you. You were a moderator for Agenda Free TV. Ooh, let me think. All right, I'll let you stay. Of course, I wouldn't get rid of you. But yeah, Agenda Free TV. Jump on there sometime if you're bored. What's this? I said, young man, there's no need to be sad. I'll use lube. Oh, we got a troll, but that's funny. It's pretty gross, but it's funny. Sorry, everybody. I didn't mean to laugh at that one. We got tinfoil in the house as I'm getting ready to jump off. Miss Tinfoil, we love you. If you ever want to know who Tinfoil is, she's extremely rich because she has stamped concrete in the back of her yard. And I've done a lot of stamped concrete. It costs a lot of money. So if you ever need to borrow, I don't know, a couple grand, hit Tinfoil up. She's I'm locked and loaded, but she's pocketed and loaded. She is batshit rich. Just kidding. Because most Trump supporters are Christians. Okay. I got to go back to this one real quick. Ellie's Life's in the house. Great to see you. Melena, people's hearts have... You got that right. People's hearts have gone cold. I tell you what, you can get frostbite from giving somebody a hug, especially somebody that's on the left. You're absolutely 1000% correct. And I'm going to leave this one up here. I said, young man, there's no need to be sad. I'm not going to say it out loud, but it's funny as crap. All right, everybody. Fear no man, never fear death. Get right with God, fight the good fight, and always stay locked and loaded. I got to figure out what's wrong with this camera. But God bless. Thank you all for coming in. Later.